So, Gran Turismo. I think that this movie was great. I liked it. I think it's one of the best movie adaptations we've seen from the PlayStation movies that have come out recently, like Uncharted, Assassins Creed. This one, I think, is the best so far. I think it packs a punch, emotional, inspirational. It has everything, it ticks every box. So why the fuck not? Although, what I would say about this movie is, especially in the summer of Oppenheimer, Barbie, Ninja Turtles, Meg 2, all these other big blockbuster movies, this is going to get under the radar and overshadowed a lot. Because I think a lot of people will be like, oh, what do you fancy go seeing? Oh, Meg looks good. Oh, actually, Oppenheimer, why not? And there's all these other movies for them to go see than Gran Turismo, even though Gran Turismo is one of the best movies out this year. That's how good this movie was. I think it's so emotionally driven. And from somebody who's a fellow gamer, I like playing my PlayStation. Do I really think I'm going to become, let's say, a football player just from playing FIFA? But that's basically what they did with racing games. They took just a normal person doing a simulating game who was very, very good at what he did, of being able to race cars, and then actually got put into racing real cars on the tracks that he's played on the games. Completely different things. But guess what? This movie shows that it's realistic to jump from gaming all the way to real racing, in which is so unrealistic, so unbelievable, but it happened. On the inspirational side of things, a lot of this was down to the fact that everybody doubted this guy to becoming from a gamer to an actual racer. Everybody. His dad, his coach Jack, all the way to the likes of Danny, who was the guy from Nissan, and even Nissan. All these people at some point in the movie doubted him. His dad didn't even want him to go into this career. It's not a proper job. What are you doing? Go play football like your brother. These are the little things that were pushed on Jan, and he went, no, I'm doing this because I believe in myself. And if that's not inspirational, I don't know what fucking is. Also, I think this movie really helps present how dangerous racing is, and presents how Jan has to overcome a lot of odds into becoming like an immortal and to becoming a proper racer where he's respected. Because he goes through one hell of an horrific crash which kills somebody, and he goes out of it. He's completely shell-shocked by the experience. He can't get over the fact that he killed somebody, and even though it weren't his fault, as they were kept on saying, he couldn't get over it. The sort of like PTSD, if you like, of that moment of him reliving that crash over and over in his head. And when he goes into the final race, it plays on his mind after seeing another person crash in such a horrific incident where the car ends up setting fire. And he's just witnessing that in his car, and he goes into like a shell-shocked mode of when he crashed and the moments before he crashed, in which just shows what a toll it must take on you being a professional racer, having that mental strength to put that shit to the back of your mind of knowing you could crash at any moment, or you might have crashed, and it's about getting back into it, even though that is impossible to do for somebody like Jan. So to summarise this movie then, I think it was easily an 8.3 out of 10 and a classic film because it was one of the best of the year. Also, hit that like button if you enjoyed this movie, and comment down below if you didn't enjoy this movie and tell me why you did not enjoy this movie. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we are aiming to get 250 subs by the end of the year. So I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.